Welcome to the cat, bitch. Made us a plan, stuck to the goal. Keep it 100, that's the G code. Got it out the mud, watch the grass grow. True to the shit, you ain't seen this before. Man, we made us a plan, stuck to the goal. Keep it 100, that's the G code. Got it out the mud, watch the grass grow. True to the shit, you ain't seen this before.
I don't know the big bad DJ DMX I got the dash shut it down live, you know, man. I mean, I say lots of special guest artists, Barz, Pablo YG, Marco Dian, Shankly, Yash YMA, Scarpedan, Ostil Lani. I don't know lots of guest artists out there, you know, man. So make sure you forward out. I mean,
She hard.
Already, man. We back in this thing, man. We Mackin-N-Traffic, man. It's lovely. Mayday. You know what I'm talking about? I got a special guest in this thing today with me, man. Repping that motherfucking Carolina shit, you know what I'm talking about? I got the one and only, man, representing that Georgetown, South Carolina, man, Barz in this motherfucker, man. What's that?
What's cracking, baby? How you feeling?
Chilling, man. Appreciate you pulling up on me, man. Mackin-N-Traffic, baby.
Oh,
Shit, all right, then we get into it, man. Let's chop it up, man. We just came back from over across that water, man.
Yeah.
Come from Carolina, come from Georgetown, man. Tell them what, as an independent artist. Matter of fact, before we get into that, tell the people, introduce yourself right quick. Tell them who you are and what you got going on right quick before we get deep into it.
Barz, you know, out of Carolina. I'm Carolina made. Currently, I'm in Charlotte. No cack, so, you know, either way you go, chop it up, it's still Carolina. Originally, I'm from Georgetown area, South Cac. That's like Myrtle Beach, Charleston area, if you ain't familiar, type low country. And I moved up here, you know, after school. My mama moved up here, and that kind of brought me up this way because there was a little bit more opportunity and shit for me to kind of get into.
All right.
So, you know, I stayed up here. I liked it up here. And from there, you know, I got the art, you know what I'm saying? I got 2 boys and stuff, so, you know, I started doing music a long time ago. And I got back on it, you know, once I realized that, you know, I got some more shit to get out.
All right.
And then I started, you know, taking a little bit serious. And then I got with my manager, Al. And then, you know, we presented some stuff to Stash House, which is based out of Atlanta with my A&R, Andre. Okay. And from there, they're signed to Sony. So, independent artists signed to a label. So,
that's what's up.
So, and then I got projects out, no discount EPs out. Everywhere, you know, you make sure you go chop it up, check that out. Poppy the Seed on my new Vivo channel, Von_BARZ. That's Barz with a Z, not S. So tap in, like I said, follow the music. We're doing international tours and new project dropping in summer, some light shit. But that's what it is. That's what we at with it. We're good.
Already, man. Y'all see what it is, man. We in Barz, man. How long you been fucking with the music, bro? How long you been rapping?
Shit. I started rapping at like 10, like 9, 10.
Yeah.
Like with the boombox, you know, you had to take a cassette and put it in there and record this shit. Like, and that's when I started rapping, man. And I kind of like
take the tape, put the tape in the back up, make it
press record, the double tap. Yo, so man, I just like rap, man. I always kind of felt that I had a talent, a gift with words, so. Right. When I figured that I could rap a little bit and my shit kind of sound good, I just said I'm gonna try rapping, man. I like it.
What made you like get into it? You say, you know what, I'm gonna take it like serious. I'm really gonna get into it. Like, you know, I'm really gonna focus on this and get what I got.
I mean, at first I fell back off it because I came off the yard. I used to freestyle.
Yeah.
So I used to battle cats.
Right.
So you know, battle for money sometimes, and then sometimes we battle for pride. But you know, people in my head, they know I used to body cats on freestyle. So I had lyrics. And I come from that lyrical aggression, you know what I'm saying? So from there, the game had changed. If you kind of, the dynamic switch where it was more like dance, kind of popcorn and mumble rap, all kind of stuff. Right. And to each his own, you feel me? But I like classic, real music. I was born in the 80s. My daddy raised me up on that Isley and that Sade and that real music. So I felt that the core of rap was kind of took a different direction, and that kind of made me fall back from that.
Is that an artist you listen to that, like growing up, you listen to them, you say, you know what, I want to do that? Like that artist you grew up listening to, like, you're not mimic, but you know what I'm saying, like, I fuck with this nigga here, I want to rap, because of this nigga.
Nas in the Illmatic series and Queen, like, Nas was that guy for me.
Yeah. And
Jada is, you know, plenty more, but just to keep it current, like, those was my guys, and, you know, I started listening to Busta initially, but Nas kind of took it there. And then him and Jay had that, like, iconic battle.
Right.
But then, like, what I really liked, like, in my core years when I realized I could spit was, like, Lloyd Banks.
Yeah.
PLK 134 All-Stars, man. If y'all don't know Banks, go look him up, man. Lloyd Banks can spit. And that's what kind of made me get to it and give bars. And I can talk in my bars. That's the beauty of it. And I'm a hybrid, so I can give you everything you need. I can get with the new cats with the little drill and all this other shit. Yeah. But I can give you real rap too.
So you say you're more of a you could say you're more of a lyrical type.
But yeah, I give you bars. That's why I put bars in the name. People be like, why you put bars in it?
Being from South Carolina, you gonna go there.
You know it.
Being from South Carolina, you already know we're gonna talk about Carolina Cat, 843 all day.
Yeah.
Come from South Carolina, man. Just I know for sure, man. Just tell the people out there the challenges come from South Carolina. It's nothing. What gets you that drive? We know I gotta figure out how to navigate through the shit and get there. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
People, we ain't got I ain't shit down there for us for doing entertainment.
Nothing, dog.
You know what I'm saying? So what gave you that drive coming from Georgetown, man? You say, you know what? I'm gonna be that motherfucker to get there. Like, I'm gonna make this shit happen. Cause it take a lot to make coming from South Carolina. Say,
that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? But when you get that drive from it and being that South Carolina mentality, man, fuck that. I'm going to get it.
Man, well, I see my mama hustle from young. Like, she was a grindaholic. My mama, went to school, had kids. My daddy grind. I seen everybody around me grinding, hustling, working hard. And so that pedigree was instilled. Right. You see what I'm saying? But it definitely was humble beginnings. Right. And it's funny because when my mama sees interviews, my mama up now. God bless, salute. Like, she honed the profession. She got great finances. She's able to help others. It's a beautiful thing. But she wasn't always like that. Right. So we were more humble at the beginning, but my mama and my daddy and them always made sure that we had our necessities, you feel me? But we went without quite a bit at the beginning. Right. But life changed and got better as we went along. So I was able to see both sides, right? So I knew in my heart that I hate when people say we got the same start. That's not true. Right. I don't care what background, whatever that's not true. We all do not have the same start. But we all do have the opportunity to finish strong.
Right.
So I knew that I could be better than what I was used to. And back home, shout out to back home, G-Town, to all my people back home. I love y'all. 843, I got that here. That's my blood. It is a struggle coming out there. You know what I'm saying? South Carolina is slower on every fucking thing.
Everything, man.
And we're last on everything, but we're first on putting people up. You know what I'm saying?
Say that shit again.
You feel me?
Say that shit again.
For real. We last on everything, but we first on putting people up. We not tripping, dog.
All right.
So, from that standpoint, I figured that if I could take a step, I wanted to go to school. To be honest, I wasn't going to go to school. Right. I was an athlete. I was good at sport. I was a state champion, All-American.
That's you rapping this shit.
I'm body cat.
We're going to get into that. You're definitely talking about that.
So that took me, because my mama, I remember, like, my senior year in school, my mama was like, son, you're going to get out this house. You're going to go to the military. Yeah. Or you're going to go get a job. Yeah. Or you're going to go to school. I was going to the military. I'm not fighting for nobody but myself. Okay?
That's it,
you just on, you know what I'm saying? But
we fight every day.
You feel me? So I didn't want to go to the military, and I didn't want the jobs I was gonna get back home wasn't gonna pay me no money. I would end up trying to go back to the street type stuff and try to mingle. So I was like, well, let me try school, but I wasn't even looking for schools. You know what I'm saying? Here I am, state champion, All-American, All-Star, etc. Right? But I wasn't into school. So I had my coach who was like a father to me. Talbot, shout out to Talbot, man. He guided me a lot. He's from Charleston area, South Carolina, Somerville. So he got some scholarships put together for me, and I ended up going to school upstate South Carolina. Right. So I went upstate South Carolina. That's kind of when my beginnings really started, like my youth going into my manhood, coming into me being, met a lot of people there, and that's why I battled some different folks there in music. And then I moved up here, and then that's when I started taking music serious after a couple of years when I got back to it, man. But South Carolina was definitely a humbling experience. It's a beautiful thing to see people win from South Cat. Shout out to Black Zach. I think he's putting in that pain out there. Yeah, Columbia, 803. And, it's a lot of cats out there. My cousin back home, Nate. It's another cat, Big Long Money Phil. Shout out to him, man. It's some dope cats out of South Cat, man. South Cat got talent, man. We just need we need more resources to put it out. That's all.
And me talking about that cat too, man. Don't be afraid to reach out, man. Network like a motherfucker, man.
Sure.
That pride to kill you, man. I know I got a lot of people in the department, that pride to kill them. Sure. We got pride like a motherfucker. For sure. We don't like anybody for shit.
For sure.
But when people got resources, man, the one thing I learned is traveling around, man. Network with motherfuckers. You'd be surprised. People want to help.
Definitely.
People win and say, now she don't take a lot of money either, man. This shit is a lot of Carolina that fuck with, man. They really want to do it.
Yeah.
You can count on it, only you gotta get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So We need more of that, man. Shout out to the 8 to the whole Carolina, man. No offense, South Carolina.
Yeah, we get to call the names. It's crazy because like there's so many people. Like I got cousins and stuff who taking it serious. You know, my cousin Lana Ace, he doing some things down there back home. My cousin May, he spit. It's just so many people and different things, bro. But you know what I'm saying? It's, like I said, it's many obstacles.
Already.
Yeah,
so how do you got link up with the stash house doing the situation down in A? How that work?
So I had quite a bit of music out, and Al, you know, he was working with some entertainment connections.
Besides Al, man.
You know, big Al, you know, very, very business oriented.
Yeah.
And he knew me for a couple years. The funny thing, bro, like he didn't know I could rap.
Yeah.
He probably knew I did a little something, but he never really, we never got on that topic, and he was fucking with music already. So when he heard what you know, some of my stuff, he was like, yo, Tone, you taking it serious? You willing to? I was like, yeah. He was like, you got some good shit.
Right.
So we got together, and then we put like a small portfolio together and presented it to a couple A&Rs, like maybe like 10 of them, right? Like 4 of them hit us back, and like we went with a couple, but the one that stuck and that we progressed with to which the situation we have now, Andre with Stash House, he had just came from Universal, was working on his own project and building his own brand, and he said, you know, he was definitely willing to work with us and build us, and you know, we got you know, deals and etc. and resources through them now because of, you know, us taking that step. You know, we found them officially certified, LinkedIn, etc. And that's how we got plugged in with that deal.
So it was like a distribution situation?
Yeah. He was signed to a major independent. And, you know, that's very confusing for a lot of people, but it's very resourceful.
So basically, independent, you basically using the machine, basically.
And it's hard. It's hard to not. It's hard to say. People want to say be independent. Yeah, that's great, and I'm for that. But you got to know when you're independent, that means you have to have everything. In the music game, it's not. It sounds good, right? Saying I own all my masters, my publishing, I do everything, this and that. But that comes from a bag. If you don't have a bag or somebody with a major resource connection, you're really, you know, you're not gonna do. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of independent artists that's not known, that's getting a bag, that's doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? But to get to that next level, unless, you know, a lot of time it's going to take the machine. But it doesn't have to. You know, because a lot of people will tell you different on that. You don't have to have the machine, but the machine, it's like Drake. They say Drake made like X amount of millions, right? Say the label made 100 million. Well, fuck, if Drake made 20 million, but he was going to make 5 million without him, that's the problem. What's the problem with the game right now, right? What's the problem with the game, though? If me and you working right now, and you getting 10 mil, and I'm getting 2 mil, and we partnered up, I shouldn't be worrying about your 10 mil, unless you're getting over on me in a nasty way. But if we set it up that way, and that's how you eating, and that's how I'm eating, I'm not worried about what you getting. I'm just worried about getting what I'm getting. Because eventually, I want to be you or better. And I'll just get that with my time.
When you went together, I'm going to show you how to get the 10.
You gonna coach me.
So I'm trying to get 20.
You trying to go to the next level.
You feel me? That's how it's supposed to go.
But that's how the game. That's why the game is so bad. And don't get it fucked up. There's nothing wrong with having the machine behind you. Just don't let the machine give it to you. Right. Saying fight back, but make it make sense.
All right. So y'all better pay attention, man. They getting your game from the inside up, man. Y'all already know this, man. We live Mackin-N-Traffic podcast, man. We're on Barz, man. You know what I'm saying, man? We'll get to the music in a minute. But bro, let me ask you a quick. How you getting the wrestler, man?
Man, I'm a field cat, man. I'm from the country. Everybody back home know, man. I'm from a place called originally Knox Swamp. Carver's Bay. Shout out to back home, like I said.
Played in Carver's Bay, man.
You know, to the Bears. I was a bulldog because my daddy was born in town, and you know we were living in town. But half my family was back this side, and then half my family was in town. So we was all in the country. We country boys. So me and my little cousins, man, look, we get in the field, like grass this high, and we wrestling, bro. Like, we body it. Who's the bigger dog? I remember one time we put a hole in my granddaddy's house, and my uncle's a carpenter. He's a general contractor. And, man, me and my cousin was wrestling, and we put a hole in the wall. Like, literally, you could push, like, a push stroller through. And I remember being scared doing that, man, but as a kid, I broke so many windows. I mean, I was rough. I was rough, man. So that's why I was wrestling. That got me into wrestling. I tore up a lot of people, man.
That's what's up. Because I ain't met you The wrestling.
It's funny, but it ain't our thing. It's like, you know, we play football and basketball, and I was athletic.
That shit dope though. That shit
different. But wrestling was different. You know, not everybody can do that.
Yeah, I forget. That shit different. You know what I'm saying? That shit take a lot of skill, man.
For real, bro.
For real. That shit you need. But shit, let's say guys, let's go into some music. Then we're gonna come back and talk to the people some more, man. While we live, what do you want to get into? I see you got the Dolph video.
Yeah, man.
All right, now, man. You want to check that joint out, man?
Yeah, check that.
Hey, man, y'all subscribe to the channel right now, man. We got that Dolph video. Man, go tell them what we're about to watch right quick, man.
So, real quick, man, everybody RP Dolph, you know, legend in the community, but I just did a tribute to Dolph, man. It's called Dolph, literally. So, check that out, man. That's on my Vivo channel, man. Barz Dolph.
All right, we're going to plug in the nation out there, man. So, y'all go check that shit out, man. Going down like this, man.
Oh, yeah. What is it, man? Hey, Barz, you know you gotta chill out, man. For real. You ain't supposed to go off like that, bro. Start over.
I'm pulling up, you was on this show. I was like, okay.
With beer.
They've gathered to reflect on the 8 times 36-year-old Memphis Grace
There's also shot a free show. He paid for everything. He paid for artists to come out. When he coming up artists, I appreciate everything he's done for the hood.
Exactly. The same street he loved so much is where he would take his last breath.
Everything good. I must keep running that shit up. You already know it. That's everything. Yeah, man. Let's get back to it, man. Y'all just heard that? That motherfucker Von Bob doing a dope tribute, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, y'all subscribe to the channel, man. My man got shit on there, man, for days, man. So y'all be subscribe to the channel, man.
Barz Vivo, make sure y'all tap in, man. Definitely subscribe, man. Appreciate y'all.
And we're still live on the gram, too, man. So y'all see what, man. Y'all subscribe to my man channel, man. Y'all know what it is.
Know it.
And we're on the Twitch, man. So y'all know what's going on, man. We're going to upload this thing to the YouTube early, man. So y'all stay in tune, man. Then we're going to have some more shit type up. So y'all stay tuned, man. And we'll be live on the Vivo. So what else you got going on? But matter of fact, I tell you came back from overseas, man. So how was that, man? Tell us about that. You go from Carolina to straight up. Man, you cut the corner. I tell you how much y'all talk. You fucked him up with that one, man.
It's different.
You know what I'm saying? Every time I tell him that shit was smart.
Yeah.
You went over there and that shit was a good look too, man. And I got an email and I subscribed to that motherfucking newsletter over there and they sent me some shit. I was watching.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you. And how was it, man? Talk to me about that, man. How was it, man?
So that was a different experience, bro. You know what I'm saying? So most people go overseas.
So you went to Jamaica, London, and where?
Jamaica and London. That was two country tour. And when we got in, my music is streaming, so you know I have different DJs or different producers, and I have people email me all the time about, look, I heard this track, I would like to work with you. Right. And you know, sometimes I get with them. It just depends because I got so many producers I'm working with. It's kind of hard to keep outsourcing them. Right. But it's good to have different options.
Right.
But this producer, she's a manager. Shout out to Gemini Management in Jamaica, man. She's working with quite a few artists back home. Well, not back home, but back in Jamaica.
Right.
She got some dope artists. Shout out to Shankle Dip Balance God. Blood and Murder. That's who
That's what you on track with?
Shankle Dip Balance God, man. He's on the track with me. Al Qaeda, banger. Tough artist out of Jamaica. But she got some artists, man, and she heard the tracks. I got a track called Team.
Yeah.
And she sent the track over to my manager, Al. And she sent the track over. She was like, I like his style. Would he be willing to get on this and maybe even come here and present some music and perform
Right.
and do a tour here? I got a couple spots. And, we got the information together, got the resources to tie it up. I did a track. I got about 3 songs with her, that producer, in Jamaica. And that's what took me to Jamaica. And they want us to come right back, and we will. But because the relationship felt so organic, being there, we shot a video there. The song we did, Bloody Murder, it's out now. We're gonna drop it again too, a remix, but it's crazy. It's really a dope track, man, and it's with a Jamaican artist, Shankle Dip.
That's the one I heard, but that motherfucker fire.
Bloody Murder, go look it up, man. Download it, stream it, like it, share it.
That motherfucker hit me for real.
So that's what that was like, and then from there we had a DJ Sin who had connected with us, and he liked as well a lot of the art we was putting together, and we went out to London and performed in a couple spots, and met a lot of good folks out there, and they want us to come back this month, like literally the following month. So like I said, we got
back already.
But we got to line things up because we all signed and different things have to transpire first.
Right.
So we'll go back out there, and from there we also have something in October, where it's an African tour in Nigeria. We got on the calendar already. So we getting into the international thing, and we're getting international love. We getting paid shows. We getting more in the States too.
Right.
But I'm saying the international love is stronger than the
backyard.
American backyard. You know how it goes, man.
Right.
You gotta go outside, people really love you.
All right.
And they won't give you a flower from
that's
your
like
home.
look where we at now. We in the pro.
You feel me?
We from down the way.
Back home.
You feel me? Already. So, but how was it for the stage? The people, how the crowd and the people react to you out there?
I'm gonna tell you something, man. The Jamaicans is different because like the rosters is different. Like you can see it in their eyes. Like the puppies out there, the young boys is piranhas, bro. They live tough. They live hard. They live fast, and you just appreciate what you have when you see what other people are faced with. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Jamaica and everybody there. They got a lot of hustlers out there. They're doing their thing, man. I like what they're doing, the direction. And like I said, I got mad respect for it. And my roots, being from the low country, it's kind of geeky, they would say.
Right.
Some people hear us talking, they say we geeky.
Yeah.
But I mean, my accent is okay, but like say you get somebody right in the heart of Charleston, like it almost sounds like they're from the island.
Yeah,
like I'm saying from Jamaica, Bahamas or something.
What are you saying?
When you say don't come for me, say but we understand everything they say.
Yeah.
But most people wouldn't. So that's why the feel was so organic.
Yeah.
And I dropped right in, fit right in. We went through Kingston, Ball Walks, and Mandeville, St. Catherine. Like we was in the spots, my dude. Like not the tourist stuff. We was in the culture.
Yeah, they showed you what it was.
So definitely that experience was dope, and I look forward to doing more music with them and building there and doing big features there. And so they were very embracing. They liked the music. They were warm, and it's a lot of love there. London was different. It's English.
Right.
It's funny you hear the accent. It's like the Outback accent. Hey, what's up, mate? What's up, mate? And it's like they like organic English. Bro, they love it. They love it. And they do a lot of drill over there too, like the fast rap. They like that drill shit too.
Yeah.
But I did some stuff out there, and I even did some drill music out there with some features. And they're very embracing.
Yeah.
Like they really gravitate to the American culture. They love it too.
Yeah.
As well as I love that European style, that English accent, and we're gonna bridge some more gaps with that.
Right.
We got a lot of stay tuned. We got some dope shit
coming.
coming.
From the Carolina? With that, like how did you coming from the Carolina and just been over there and just the whole vibe? You know what I'm saying? How did DJ treat you like for? You know what I'm saying?
Man, come on, the DJ. I didn't even have to rehearse. Like when I went on stage, we had it locked in. The only thing we had to do was make sure sound checks was good on the stages. But rehearsing, I told the DJ, drop the shit. I mean, I do this.
No, it sound good. Let me go.
The sound good. Make sure my mic good. Turn my mic up. And whatever.
Let me go.
And we rock, bro. Like they chopped it, brought it back, screwed it. I'm in there catching it. You drop it down, I'm gonna catch it. And the captions in it bouncing and stuff, man. So shout out to Mims Capone, back in London too, like dope artists, like I said. Shout out to Askel, DJ Fire Ash, so many people. Like I said, I'm gonna miss people, so don't judge it. I'm just saying though, it's talent out there. Those guys are talented too. So,
all right.
Yeah, it was a good experience, bro. We look forward to going back. Enjoyed it.
That's what it do, man. So for the people, man, for the cats that's doing it, man, feel like it's a motivation, man. Feel like it's taking you on overnight. Man, tell the cats just the time that you've been doing it, man, and the motivation you got motivating yourself, days you don't want to do it, and just get to the point where days you want to quit, but still just having that motivation to keep going, man. And be able to carry on just motivation, man. What do you tell the cats, man, to get you where you're at now? You finally see like what shit you want to see, and how you put it, like tell the cats like the shit you done put in and what you got to stick to, man, to get to that point, man. What's the motivation, man?
You know, so most of us been outside, so
cause you motivate me, man. You from South Carolina, you know what I'm saying?
Carolina,
that shit made me feel good. No, I know kind of going overseas. You ain't go through that. Nigga went straight to goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
We cut the corner and went right to it.
I said that shit all the time. Like, fuck the boys. You went straight to it.
Right to it.
So, man, tell the people about that shit, man, in the journey, man.
So you gotta appreciate the journey, man. If it comes to you fast, second guess it. You feel me? Because everything in life you gotta earn, and if somebody give it to you, you have no substance to it. So we had to earn it. We put our time in. We paid. We had to pay money for different things. We took L's. We got dubs, etc. But it's all about having a team as well, you know. So on this journey, you're gonna have to build. You'll have to have a manager. You're gonna want yourself a repertoire. If not, you know what I'm saying, you can do everything, but it's harder. You're gonna want your producers on board. You're gonna want your engineer. You're gonna want your PR person. You know, you're gonna want your label mates, etc. Because those things help you facilitate through the game a little bit more fluently. Right. And for me, that was the journey. Like, from spending money with different producers and engineers that didn't give me what I asked for. Right. From spending money with managers that, not necessarily spending money with managers, but putting money into projects with managers and people who weren't who they say they are. Right. So we went through all of that. Right. And finally we caught something that stuck. So I'm in that spot now where it's like, I'm past regular, we getting paid, we being asked to come out, and it could easily go with a drop of a dime to hit the right light switch. We could be major, like major. Right. And to be honest, that's what we aspire to do. We aspire to like max this whole out. Right. But I want to be able to get to that next level to show people that, you know, giving back and respecting the journey is a beautiful thing. To show the people struggling through, that's close to me and you, that came up with us, like, damn, that dude from back home, I know that cat, like, legit, like, I got his phone number in my phone. Right. To show them that it happened to regular people like us. Right. So I'm saying, so it feel good, and I was a grinder, I hustle. I came from the rap game like the dope game. Right. Everybody say it, but it's the truth. Yeah. It's like, you're gonna take L's, people gonna get off on you, you're gonna have to stand on some shit, you're gonna have to suck some shit in. And that's the game, bro. If you don't go through that, this shit ain't real. It ain't real. You know, so that's all to it.
And another thing about building relationships with people, man. Build good relationships with people, man. You know what I'm saying?
Be mindful, because the same motherfuckers you meet going up is the same ones you meet coming down. And show love. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you hot, bro, and you talented, I respect where you at. I'm not gonna look at you as competition. In that light, I look at you as competition when we on stage or when we on the track or shit like that. But as far as you trying to make it, it's this mentality where it's like, I gotta get there before the next one, and you get there, you fall flat on your face, and the cat who was behind you ran past you and could have grabbed you like this and picked you up, but they gonna do like this and Heisman on your ass because you was funny. You was funny on your trip. Right. So when you do, it's like it's people that I will come back to and drop that rose pedal for, like, yo, here, I'm gonna put that out there for you. Get that feeling, grab that and snatch you up. Right. And there's some people that can fuck with me on the arm. Like, you can hit me directly because it's love. Right. You ain't gotta go through the red tape with my manager. I'm gonna go to my manager, you straight. Then they'll line it up, but you straight. Right. There's some motherfuckers that I'm gonna be like, yo, you gotta go that way, dog. I'll fuck with you, but you gotta go the long way. Because I gotta handle you a certain way. So that's just all it is. And you gotta be able to catch that early because the shit only gets harder. It gets more intense, more money get involved, more people get involved. It gets realer. So I don't run with a lot of people. I know a lot of people and I'm cool with a lot of people, but if you ever see me, I mean, But aside from family, for the most part, I ain't gonna mess with too much people because when you got 1,000 people on your team, you gotta feed 1,000 people. And when you don't feed 1,000 people, guess what they do? They turn on you, dog. They turn on you. Look what Dirk and these boys going through.
Every time.
They backed on you. And it ain't always like that. But if you've been around and you seasoned, you know,
right. I'm
gonna feed who I'm gonna feed regardless.
Right.
But when you add into your equation, everybody who a part of my circle gotta have substance and a reason to be there.
Yeah. What's it?
You see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about.
Because I just don't want to. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. Like
that's real shit, though, bro.
It could be my brother. That's my brother. I love him. People say that's your brother. That's why he rocking with you. Okay, well my brother might be my camera guy. He might be my hype man. Whatever.
Can't be just be here. You gotta be doing something.
He probably be on payroll, but he got a reason to be there.
Yeah, right.
So I'm saying, that's all it is.
That's what it's about, bro. And like I said, a lot of cats, man. Like I don't like to call people wag. Because we guys who make it. The average rapper gonna employ at least 10 to 20 motherfuckers. Okay. That's taking care of families. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I try not to trip off none of that stuff, man. Whoever you make it not help who you can help because one person you ain't gonna do by yourself. So you're gonna at least employ 10 to 20 people. Sure. Majority gonna be your people, somebody you know. Anyway. So that's the best within itself right there. You know what I'm saying? So shit. So we don't get too deep. Tell us what else we got going on. What's next? What else we got going on?
Like I said, we got videos coming up, visuals with the hot shit. 30 Murders gonna be dropped. We shot it in Jamaica in the trenches with my partners in them, and we're gonna drop that video. We got more videos to drop. Shout out to Tampa in Florida, one of the producers I rock with. Tay out up in No Cap with me, man. He dope producer. Shout out to D Fresh in Cali, man. There's so many people. Like I said, if I can get names, it's all love and respect. But like I said, new music is gonna be coming soon. Right. We just was really trying to push what we dropped out because we got so much content. But we sitting on some gems, man. I can't wait to the club here. Some of the stuff we got, some of the DJs.
Right.
Because man, it's like you got that baby bubble in it. You know you got a diamond in that stomach. We gotta get that. We gotta get that out.
Yeah.
Like we gotta get this shit out. With an X like that.
Yeah, already.
We gotta shit this. We gotta get this shit out.
What's your take right now on the game as far as being Carolina? Because we had a couple of Carolina cats like Marie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's your take on the Carolina as far as DJs? And where you see it going, or where you see where we still ain't got it together as far as Carolina, like far as we see where we at right now.
I see a lot of the resources being drafted together because for so long I could say the Carolinas been that grimy state where it's like dog eat dog, everybody for themselves, nobody really trying to help anybody, everybody for clout or money.
Right. And
with all due respect, like if we rocking, if you don't have no business that benefits you, then it doesn't make sense.
Right.
You understand? So if a DJ or a producer or a radio personality is messing with people who paying them, etc., then guess what? It's all about the money at the end of the day, to be real.
Right.
So kudos to that. The only thing I will say to those cats, to the people, to the tastemakers in the entertainment industry, when you see cats grinding, even if I got a bag already, don't try to get me because you know I got a bag. Don't stick me. Show me some love because I'm still trying to get to that next level as well, right? Bubbling don't mean that you up. Bubbling mean you the goal is to max it out.
Max it out.
So that's the only thing I would say. Show more natural, organic love instead of everything being business. I felt like it was like 95% got to be money and business and clout behind people working together.
I know a couple friends like that, niggas. They figure the money about it, they don't want to fuck with you.
Facts. You know what I'm
and
saying?
sometimes it shouldn't be about money. I fuck with you. Sometimes I do shit for the free, my nigga.
Do it for love. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? On the back end, just like I said, the back end like a dope game.
Every time.
When you show, you might front me that love on the beginning, right? To start me up. And on the back end, like, damn, tone up. If you fucking with a real one, you ain't got to ask no questions. It's understood. I'm going to come back and you coming with me, bro.
You already know what it is.
I got you. And some people, I lost people that was close to me like that too, because they can't shut up and sit still. Like keep it real. Like I'm not a funny cat. You do have some cats that you got a side eye, but I ain't never been funny.
Right.
I might have done wrong by people, but it was unintentional. I never intentionally wronged somebody, right? So if you know that's not my pedigree, shut up, sit still, let me do what I'm doing because I'm gonna come back for you.
Already.
You see what I'm saying? But people can't sit still. They're so fucking antsy. So I'm saying they blow the whole spot up.
Every time.
And then you wonder why somebody, like, you know, when you get to that next level, they got people around them. Or newer people. Because if they
less people.
Or less people. So I'm saying because people just don't know how to keep it gangster.
You know what I learned too with that shit like that too? Now you have your partner around, it's like they don't want to find their lane. Their lane, which if I'm the bag, I'm the money man, I'm the one doing this.
Yeah.
Find your way to stay my boy, don't change being my people.
Right.
Find your lane to get money with me. Or add to what I got so we can get it together, player. That's the easy part because if I'm already got this shit in motion. All you gotta do is goddamn nigga, put a couple eggs in the bag and take a couple eggs. Let's get it together.
Boom.
Add to it. Boom, boom.
It's a puzzle piece, bro.
That's it.
We playing
And then you grab a couple more niggas and keep it going.
That's it. That's it, bro. Like
I go around hustling, man.
you know it, bro. You
Yeah,
in
man.
Carolina, you from South Cat, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like I said,
All these told me how to get to it.
get to it and be real with
Be
it.
real with it.
They don't running off on the plug.
No, we don't do that.
I don't. That ain't it.
No,
Nah.
because our OG, we know each other family.
Yeah,
Mom,
bro. What?
ain't no need to run.
Where you going? Your mama. You might be okay, and you might move like you might move because you know you cause people. But do your mama move like that?
No.
Do your sister move like that?
Shit.
So
We raised us, we know better.
it's different, bro. So it's
Yeah.
I guess it is what it is. It's what you born and what you raised. Man.
You right about that,
Like
man.
cut different.
But I can tell it through your music, bro. Because like a lot of people, I didn't listen to their music and I can tell where they mind at. Music, but and a lot of shit you talk about, bro, in your joints, you really be on something. Now, can you really give me that? Like, can I say my shit's game time and team? You really be giving out motherfucking sauce, man. Like for real.
Appreciate that. So
Now, like really, I really, I like a lot of shit, man. I'm like, I have fun with music. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And I
so-
talk like I live life. And to hear some of the shit you saying, my nigga. Not only some of the shit be funny as hell,
yeah.
but your shit you really be giving niggas some real sauce, man. And on that, me being Carolina, I can hear it.
Yeah.
The lingo, the tone, words that how the fuck he made this shit right. That and it don't even fucking
Yeah,
rhyme.
it don't
But it be
rhyme.
that country shit mixed with that goddamn.
Yeah, that's slang.
That's slang, you know what I'm saying? So I been listening to that shit, bro. I'm like, goddamn, how I put that shit together. You know what I'm saying? So they being an artist, man, and I say it's competition. I'm not a hater like that. So when I see shit, it motivates me.
For sure.
When I hit nigga shit, that shit they hard. Bro, play, let me do that shit. I said, I heard that. I said, boy, shit, I want to do it right now.
Yeah.
It make it motivate me like, boy, I got hard now.
You gonna put some work
Go
in.
put some work in.
Yeah.
That's how I look at the game. That's how I look at competition.
Yeah.
Not saying, oh, I gotta go do this niggas on. No, ain't no fuck with it. That niggas made me, I'm on the court. Niggas sports.
Yeah,
Let me step my shit up.
Yeah, I'm bringing it
So
with
if we
you.
live and I gotta perform after you, I wanna make sure I carry that way. Not only that, it's Carolina. Like, hell no, I can't let my nigga, hell no. If he holding that, I got to hold it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's how I look at it, my nigga. So, artist, man, Carolina, nigga, I appreciate it, my nigga. That shit keep me motivated. So keep posting, my nigga. Like I say, bro told me you took the flight. I said, you just fucked the game up, man.
We doing it different.
Because the niggas over here, they fighting like a mother trying to, you say, I'm not getting in that car, nigga.
Get on a plane, baby.
Nigga, I'm going over here and fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm appreciate it, and I'm gonna get to the money, but I have to.
Yeah.
So, and that just put my mind somewhere too on it. When you talk, I said, bro, too, I said, oh shit, damn. But I want to be like, well, give me a ticket too, nigga, let's go. I ain't gonna tell you, I was hyped.
And this
When he told me he was going, I was hyped. When he told me he was going, I was hyped.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, like fuck yeah. Now they know you from the country. Hey, man, hell yeah, go.
Yeah.
I tell that man, go. He told me that man, go, my nigga. Fuck that shit. That shit motivation. I said, only stay connected networking. We had a conversation. That shit don't go. I just keep doing the fuck I do. We talk about network.
That's it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So, bro, I'm proud of you, bro. But I want to get to another video, man. What else you got, man? Cause like I say, man, subscribe to my man YouTube channel, man.
Yeah, man. Barz, man. Vivo channels live, baby.
Do you want to play that new shit you play on it? You want to play it?
What shit would I have?
You want? Like I always drop the link to the video, but that new, you want to hear
Bloody
it?
Murder.
You want to hear it yet?
We can drop the Bloody Murder, man.
Man,
It's
play that
out,
shit,
man.
man. Plug in, play that shit, man. I don't hear that shit,
Bloody
man.
Murder, man.
Play that motherfucker, man.
Hey,
Hey,
man, for those who tuning in, man, look, check this out. It's called Bloody Murder, produced by Gemini Management. Out of Jamaica, Caribbean style, real authentic roster, my boy Balance Guy. Check it
Carolina,
out.
Jamaica, man.
Bow!
Fuck y'all talking about,
Yo,
man. So welcome
man.
to the motherfucking cat,
It's
bitch.
just like that.
Fuck
man.
y'all talking about. We Mackin-N-Traffic for real, man. Barz.
Let's
Here we
work,
go.
man.
Let's get it.
I want to see.
The link gonna be in the bio, man. Stay tuned.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Body on the beat, she shaking like Beyonce. That's the one I ride with my roster. Beat ya. Body on the shiny John, got it, we gon' beat ya. It's bloody murder, it's bloody murder. The dogs in the yard don't get cool, they gon' eat ya. Yeah, bloody murder, it's bloody murder. Try to with my roster, we gon' blow ya like I got ya. A shoe fly, sucker, please, why you bother me? Still talking hammer, rolling green, by the poppy tree. Shorty wanna keep her close eye, take a time for me. Pick her up and iron bait, Mandeville. Say she like my style, she right around, what's a knife for me? Popping on the sour gas, thinking like it's 93. If I take you on a boat, I hope that you gon' wipe for me. Pretty and Selena up in the wheels, come and grind on me. so I show follow nada. It's rara, it's big rara. I keep a cooler kid out on your father. I'm a Nazi. Body on the beat, she be shaking like Beyonce. Anyway, I'm a Russian. Beach us, on the side of John, got it, we gon' beat ya. It's not a murder, it's not a murder. Dogs in the yard don't get cool, they gon' eat ya. It's not a murder, it's not a murder. Let's go. We gon' blow you like I hear sample dip, man.
Fun murder, we them never heard of. Kill all them day, I know. If you just say they murder, bring a fly like a bird, yeah. Say no nerd, yeah. Ha 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 ha. When you come with funny talk, yeah.
Yes, I love me, happy life, yeah.
Man, holy harder. Baby, you tell them about them mother. And tell them about them father. Ha 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 ha. Man, you could have done a gangster. I could have done a monster. Close to the master. Could be no imposter. My true innocent lives, yeah.
I'm a Nazi. That's how, hey, look, bloody murder, man. Like I say, wilding over in the islands, man. My roster family, salute to y'all, man. We gonna hurt something with that one, man. Wait till we put that all the way live, man.
Hey, you got the
Bloody
video already,
Murder.
too?
We got the video dropping soon. We're gonna finish some more edits. We got a lot of footage literally in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? We're putting it together and finish it up. So yeah, that stay tuned for the video, man. You know, we wildin', man. We doing what we do, man. It's a blessing.
Already, man. I got the partner Barz in this thing, man. Again, bro, I want to appreciate you coming through. But I got this thing I call Mackin-N-Traffic, man. We call this shit called pull up a drive through. So this is like a little game. So we call this game time entertainment. So we try to be slick. You know what I'm saying? It's country player shit. So when you like to holler, which one do you prefer? You like to pull up or you prefer to drive through?
Shit, crazy. I like to pull up, man.
Pull up.
Yeah.
Why you say pull up? What do you pull up with? Like, how you just flag on the pull up?
Because when I pull up and give me time, you know what I'm saying, I can focus because we always trying to be witty,
Yeah.
right? So if I know I'm witty, that's my drive through. I can smash right through it. But if I pull up, you about to be in some pain. You giving me the time to get my shit together and do what I do.
All right.
So that's dangerous.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all already know what it is.
Like
Mackin-N-Traffic, man. You're in me. I got the one and only Barz, man. One more time, and tell people how to contact you, man. Reach out to you and promote your shit, man. You already know.
Barz at yahoo.com is the email. Like I said, we also have all my platforms, the social medias, the Instagrams, the YouTube, the VONBARZ, Barz with a Z. All platforms, iTunes, Apple, Spotify, Tidal, Deezer. Yo, it's the wave, man. Make sure you tap in, man, and follow me. And I salute y'all for being here, and I appreciate y'all. And we just gonna run the numbers up. Stash House, we keep it coming. Sony is in the building. Shout out to you, Luck, for putting this pain. You know how we do. Shout out my team.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Big Al on management.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out to everybody, my family and my boys, and you know what it is, man. We just keep working. Yeah.
You already know, man. Luckbone, Barz, Mackin-N-Traffic podcast, man. Follow us, man, on the motherfucking Twitch, man. Luckbone843. Luckbone843 on the gram. Mackin-N-Traffic podcast on the YouTube, man. Y'all look for the interview coming soon, man. We go channel YouTube and all, man. It's going down. Mackin-N-Traffic, Barz, real bitch, man. For real. We out here. Foes up, bitch. Yeah.
That was good, man.
That
That was good.
was dope. Real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's raw shit.
That was good.
Yeah, my nigga. We going in.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got DC on this bitch. Niggas DC on this bitch.